Have you ever noticed how silence can feel louder than words? When someone ignores you, it's not just quiet, it's crushing. It makes you question yourself. Did I say something wrong? Am I not good enough? Do they even care I exist? But here's the twist: being ignored doesn't always mean you're unworthy. It means something deeper is happening in human psychology. And once you understand it, you'll never see it the same way again. Being ignored hurts more than we like to admit. We're wired to crave connection. When that connection is cut off, even for a moment, it feels like rejection. And rejection hurts the same way physical pain does. It lights up the same areas in your brain. That's why it stings so badly. But instead of spiraling into self-doubt, you can use this moment as a mirror. Why does it happen? What does it say about you? And what does it say about them? That's what we're breaking down today. Reason number 1. You don't project importance. It's brutal, but true. People notice confidence. They ignore hesitation. You might be saying something valuable, but if your tone, body language, and energy don't match the weight of your words, people's brains won't register it. Picture this. 2 people give the same idea in a meeting. One mumbles it while staring at the table. The other says it with certainty and eye contact. Guess who gets remembered? Not because their words were smarter, but because their presence was stronger. People respond to the energy you project more than the content you deliver. Reason number 2. You've been placed in their low priority list. We all rank people in our minds: family, friends, colleagues, strangers. We mentally sort who gets instant replies and who gets ignored. That's how the brain manages social overload. So when someone leaves your text on scene but is actively liking memes online, it's not that they couldn't reply. It's that you weren't high on their list in that moment. Harsh, right? But this doesn't mean you're unworthy. It means to them, you didn't stand out as urgent. Here's the hack: raise your value. Be someone they can't brush aside easily. Because when people see you as valuable, you move up in their priority system. Fast. Reason number 3, ignoring can be a form of control. Sometimes silence isn't neglect, it's strategy. The silent treatment is one of the oldest psychological tactics for control. By withholding attention, a person tries to make you chase, overthink, or doubt yourself. This isn't about communication, it's about power. A partner stops responding to make you anxious. A friend goes cold to punish you. They know silence makes you uncomfortable, and they use it against you. If this happens often, ask yourself, is this person genuinely trying to connect, or are they playing games to dominate? Knowing the difference protects your self-worth. Reason number 4. You may not be speaking their emotional language. Attention follows relevance. People listen when they feel what you say connects to them. If every conversation is about your problems, your stories, your needs, people's minds wander. But shift the focus to their emotions, their struggles, their desires, and suddenly they lean in. Think about talking about fitness. If you say, "Here's what I'm doing," it might get ignored. But if you say, "Here's something that could help you feel stronger and less tired," they're all ears. Same topic, different angle. When people feel seen and understood, they'll never ignore you. Here's the bottom line. Being ignored is painful, but it's not always personal. Sometimes it's about how you show up. Sometimes it's about where you stand in someone's priorities. Sometimes it's manipulation. And sometimes it's just a mismatch in emotional language. The moment you stop seeing it as "I'm not good enough" and start asking, "What does this silence reveal?" you reclaim your power. You stop being a victim of someone else's attention, and you start being the one who decides where you invest your energy. So remember this: your worth is not defined by who replies to your texts, who looks up when you speak, or who pretends you don't exist. Your worth is internal. And when you walk with that certainty, people can try to ignore you, but they'll never truly succeed.
Now I want to hear from you. When was the last time you felt ignored, and how did you deal with it?
Drop your story in the comments. I read every one. And if this message hit home, Hit that like button and subscribe, because we've got more deep dives coming on human psychology and building unstoppable confidence. Because here's the truth: silence only has power if you let it.